Hello, Space Marines, and welcome back to some more Against the Moon. We are on the main screen here. I think there must have been an update to the game. It looks like it has reset my progress completely in the game. But we'll try to do another run here. When I click here, it says, we advise you to complete the prologue mission first to get familiar with core mechanics and story flow to continue. And that's really weird. There's been an update to something here. Monster, complete prologue mission to unlock this scenario. Indeed. This is the one we already did. So I'm just gonna play a normal run and see if that still works. Nah, that means we don't have this guy unlocked. I forgot his name. Oh well. And some changes to the stats of the guys? No, doesn't look like it. Alright, and we don't have the upgraded Galdia version either. So I'm not sure how that happened. There's no update of like visual or visible on Steam itself. Let me go and check. Maybe I'm wrong about that now. There's a hotfix about a week ago, but that's before I started recording. So I'm not sure what happened. It's fine. We'll just try to make it work as such as it is. And I want to... I feel like I need to click on a specific person here to get that person's cards. Is that how it works? If you look at the Arcana here... No, it has mixed everything in. Alright. Fair enough. Not to worry. Let's see if we can complete a normal run. And the first mission is straightforward. There's only one place we can go. Let's go there. So we lost the first actual attempt at a run, and you know what? I always say that a good card game, or any kind of game, if you turn it up to the maximum difficulty, which you can't in this game, so just at the basic difficulty, it should beat you on the first run where you are not fully familiar with the game, so that you have something to work towards. I don't hate that at all. It is good. And we have another tough one here, another toughie. How do we even... Whenever I summon a minion, these guys get stronger, so we will take damage. We're taking 2 on Poor Sophia as well. Yeah. But they also take damage. Dealing 2 to the Senmorta here. If I play you up top, Unstable Mesh, it would deal 4 to you. Yeah, that can work. Hold on. I think that is the right play. Like this. They take damage. Now this one's already dying, but we do want to summon yet another minion, I think, and I think I would do the shield here to protect, what's her name? Amara. Up front. How much shield do we get? 3, which will tank the whole thing. And then this guy didn't get stronger. We won't lose the Unstable Mesh. So we'll take damage on Sophia, but that's about it. And these 2 will be cleared. Try Voxer. If I cast 3 spells this turn, or I forget the name of it, then this guy would die. If we could do 4, then this thing would disappear, and we can do 4. Interesting. So I think that's the play instead of playing in any other way here. And we can reduce this guy's attack to 0 with one of these. Let me play the Dwarf first. Or maybe we can do it better. Now with the Brutal Strike in here, I'll do the damage reduction there, and then the Brutal Strike. Oh, these guys are spell immune. Right. So then it's not even possible, is it? Oh, it is. We can cast the other 2 spells on this guy. Interesting. Maybe the Siren... No, that's 5. So the Siren would have to reduce the cost of one of these 3 specifically to make it work. If I wanted to play this one, then reduce the attack of this one, and then Brutal Strike it. Otherwise, we can just play these 2 on this one, But we're wasting the Remoto tactic. I still think this is the right play. And we might as well do the Brutal Strike on it. Alright. Dealing 7 to the enemy base here. Good stuff. Now we don't have spells to deal with them, but they don't respond to me casting down minions, so we will just do a ton of those. This is gonna tank the whole thing and keep the mesh alive. And then we could do a Siren here maybe. Making this one free, but we can't use it on them because they are spell immune. Alright. Looks like we will have lethal in the coming round here, and yes, so we just need to not die in the same round, and we won't. Or we don't want to take sarcophagus damage at all, because it carries over between missions. Metacube, Arcana Cell, Architectic Element, and Sarcophagus Charge. When I was looking at the research lab before I started, I didn't really cover that here, but it looked like the cards that I unlocked with research previously were still unlocked. I just have lost whatever points we had stored over. It's kind of a weird thing that has happened. But we won't fret too much over it. Thyrgo's Symbol is nice early on, but when we have Sophia, we can get so many other ways of drawing cards. But Naga is not my favorite item. You know what? We reshuffle this one here and see what we get. Here's the Maxwell's Secret. Initiate, generate 2 shields, Remoto Tactic, or another Siren. I do think the Sirens are really good. And we get another one. The Echo, I'm not a fan of them at all, because the thing about the mirrored position is that sometimes first of all, you can't hit them in the backline ever, because that's where your champions are. And other than that, you can easily end up blocking yourself from making this work. So I'm just going to get a Naga. The Naga is pretty decent. And a mutation. Can we upgrade a Naga into something more exciting? Maybe the Alkonost again. Oh, we can get the Tactical Drone. I know I always go for it, but it's because I think it's one of the best things we can get here. And I want to win. Arcs HP of a Metacube and a Sarcophagus Charge. Remove 2 powers or Metacube 2. Okay, I'm just checking over here. Here's an Otori upgrade. We want to make sure we get that one, but we can't avoid it, so that's fine. Yeah, I think this one is the better one. Here's a lot of rewards. 2 Metacubes is nice, obviously, but Metacubes is the mutation upgrade. But more arcs, well, maybe 2 upgrades are the better choice. Tricky. I want to go for an Amari deck again, like we were doing the last time with the Otori upgrades. That was amazing. This is Arc HP 3, okay. I'll go for the Metacubes. Upgrading cards is really nice. Okay, and here we have the Shibo. Shibos are always interesting. We don't want to kill them this turn. If we can snipe one of them with a Brutal Strike next turn, that would be the better play. So let's try to get one of them down to 6 health, or give 6 damage down to 2 health, so I can snipe it with the Brutal Strike next turn, and then kill all Shibos, including the ones that are about to summon. So it is already taken 2, we need to deal with 4 more, which is exactly what the Naga does, and that is 3, then we need another 3 Luma cost, which we don't have. Then we could do the Unstable Mesh and the Defense Drone in the bot lane. And then the Naga wouldn't die either, right? So like this. Again, Sophia is playing tank. As always. Summon some more Shibo, please. They didn't. Okay. Whenever this is destroyed, it gains 1 energy. For me, I see. Not a big deal. We can still remove the Shibo, and it's probably the right choice, because they're gonna die anyway. You could also say, well, they're not doing a lot, maybe we just let them die naturally by attacks, and then we can play something in top lane. We are playing something in top lane regardless. This guy is doing 3 damage. If I put in the tactical drone here, then the tactical drone survives. We deal damage there. Now, do we kill the Shibo, or what? Naga. Here, we would want to kill this one up here, if anything. No, I don't think so. Just kill the Shibo. And then we also get more damage through on the enemy base here. 7 total. Good stuff. Now the Shibo rears its head. We are losing the tactical drone up here. I would like to protect that one. We're taking damage on the sarcophagus right now. So we gotta do something in mid, and we can just put down a Siren. That would work. Bot lane is fine. 3 coming in here. We can lower the attack of it a little bit. You know what, if we do a Naga here and the Siren up there, I should have done the Siren first. Now this one is playable. The aggressor. And that would work here. It would survive and deal 3 damage next turn. I think we have lethal in the coming turn here. Oh, not if they deploy a lot of stuff, obviously. So we can try to draw into the other 2 damage spell for this Shibo in the background, and that would clear the whole thing. I think regardless, that looks like it is what we are doing. And we also have an ultimate to fire off, starting 3 enemies here. Queen's Dance would do what? What would you hit? You would hit a Shibo for a total of 5 damage, which is not enough to do anything significant. Let us draw a card. So 2 cards. Down to 5. I will do it again. We did not draw the thing. I always have bad card draw luck in this game, I feel. Not to worry, we will make it through. The bot lane is actually not so bad, and we are killing 1 Shibo here, so they will all die. We only have to really worry about the mid lane. Discard your hand and draw 5 powers, add 1 Luma. Would also be a way to draw that anti-Shibo card. Instead of stunning them. Sophia, for the first time ever, I think we are doing you. There it is. That's the first time ever I use her ultimate. And she's still gonna die here. But we have lethal, so we just need to tank. And we did it like that. Sophia, you did a good job, sacrificing yourself for the greater cause. For the greater good. 2 metacubes and some various stuff. Very nice. We get a new card into our deck first. Consume shields. To start with 3 shields in the squad. Until the end of the turn, target minion gets +2 attack for the shield for each shield destroyed. We could get this one and then also upgrade the other defense drone into a tactical drone. Now we are spawning shields every turn. And then in the turns where we don't need those shields, we could destroy them to what? Target each minion only, not Otorai. It's tricky. I don't think it's good, honestly. We do need more card draw, don't we? If I upgrade a Siren into the next tier, I think we will. So let me get some card draw. And I will take an Alkanost here. And then I don't know about what else we would do. The 2 energy here, I think it might be deceptively good, where I'm not giving it enough credit. We are getting another energy 4-1 Luma, which is actually really good. And the ultimates are really the way we often win. And being able to play 2 into an ultimate, I think I might have been underestimating that. We saw that with the Amara build, getting to that ultimate quickly and in a specific turn can be super important. And I think that is the right choice for that reason. We are plowing through these fights, that's fine. Let's do the next one. We want to do as many as we can, so we are going up here. Because if we go here, we skip a battle. And we are not interested in that. Oh, behemoths. Oh, behemoths. Okay. Now, when you want to kill the behemoths, focus one down quickly. For sure. So I'm thinking unstable mesh here, and then the aggressor behind it. That is 6 precisely. Then we didn't do the Alkanost. And we want to play those. And if I play that one, we don't really have a... Well, something else would become cheaper. It is tricky. I think I will do it, as I said before. Like this. Dealing a total of 5 and then 8 next turn. Still not gonna kill it in that next turn. The behemoths are always so freaking scary. And this is pretty scary too. How do we deal with that? They're dealing 3 in every lane up here. This is a power play of another level. Besties turn into stronger versions of themselves in the next turn, and then they die. But before they die, they will have deal 4 in every lane here. I think I'm summoning an Alkanost this round up here, and I'm probably putting a shield drone down bot. That's gonna kill this one. Let me put this in front of Sophia, who can tank the least. Now this one is free, so obviously we're playing it. And then the shield drone will go down here. So now we have a really strong lane in bot, and then we just have to survive through it. We're doing, what, 9 per turn in the bot lane. That's 2 turns for the kill. But now it's also looking pretty scary. We're taking, what, 3 here. So we gotta throw in some tankiness. We can go for an ultimate this turn. We killed the behemoths and then another one spawned in the same spot. Is that what happened? Yeah. Alright, that's not a big deal. It dies in 2 turns then. We don't have lethal in 2 then. We're losing in both top and mid. But we can ultimate with 1 hero. And I think it should be Galdir. Amara would just strike this behemoth, and that doesn't really matter. So Propulsar F, we would need... No, it has to be the Ice Pulsar. Oh, it went down in damage. I didn't even notice that the lower tier has even higher damage output. I see. They're dying by themselves. We just need to tank. That's the only thing that matters. There's another way to do that. That is the Siren. That's 3, and then hopefully something else is discounted so that we have something that costs 3. That's 6 HP we can tank. And there's 9 incoming damage, so that doesn't really satisfy. Well, I will do the Pulsar. And then I will do the stun. Okay, so this lane is now completely cleared. If I put a Siren up top, we won't lose Sophia. And this one is now free. This might be something to be said about having it saved for later. if they spawn a unit that loses health when I cast spells. Do we have lethal? No. And we are losing this shield drone down bot by 1 health. So I can save it by doing a brutal strike or a removal tactic. The question is, do we need to? I don't think so. Of course, the shield drone is nice to keep. Let's draw some cards for free. I'm sure we can set it up so that we have lethal in next turn. I will play the Syrian because we should always play them, I think. They are just so good. Now a removal tactic for free, so then we can make the shield drone survive. Why not then? And then 3 and 2 for a ton of damage. So that we have lethal in next turn here. Yeah. And if we're not taking any damage to the sarcophagus, we don't really care. We just let it go. And we will win. Good. Another quick battle here. Very nice. Let's squeeze in one more. And what do we have here? What is this? A progressive bot, right. They're pretty good. 3 for 3/3. And then they are Lumabot for if we need that later. 3/3 for 3. If you look at the other costs of 3-cost minion, or well, the other stats of 3-cost minions, we don't really see that kind of statting anywhere. And this is 4 for 4/3. I think this is the pick. Especially decent when we don't have other Lumabots. What is this here? Runic energy. Just generate 1 energy for 1 Luma. Yeah. We won again this combat by playing an ultimate at a specific required time, right? And so just keep doing that. And I think an Alkonost again, or the tactical drone. I don't really have many other favorites among the... Generate 5 shields if there are 3 or more Lumabots in the game. No. I'll take another Alkonost. For that Luma efficient play. It's a bit slow, but then we are winning out by doing it in the long game. So as long as you don't die in the opening rounds, then everything is fine. Starting hand, with that in mind, seems like a good thing to get more of. Removing powers is also fine. And 2 sarcophagus charges, I don't really feel for that. So let's do a starting hand upgrade and a little bit of Ark's HP. Now we have the Fungar deck against us with the Muso. They deal 1 damage to Arcs for each Fungari in your hand. And they deal 4 damage here, making me lose Sophia in the first turn. We are not interested in that. They have what? 4 health themselves. The progressive bot alone will save that lane and clear. But if I put down a Naga in front, we will keep the progressive bot. Yes. And deal some more damage, between 7 to their leader in the first turn here. Lovely. Now, what? I think Inaka up top will clear that lane. I would like to prevent this Funka from destroying my guy, and we can do that by just playing one of their Funka or another Naga, and then I think we might be getting close to lethal here. Oh, it is lethal. Lovely. Alright, that might have been one of my fastest games in Against the Moon. Maybe they have lowered the difficulty a little bit with this new update. I feel like we were struggling way more in the previous playthrough. Here's a Luma converter that we have learned is not good. Unless I upgrade it immediately, but then we have to take damage on the sarcophagus, and right now we are getting around doing that, or not doing that at all, and that's You could let it sit in your hand until you take sarcophagus damage. And that might be better. But the Protected Flesh is going to be great with Amara once I level her up. So I think getting that is nice. Oh, we did not get a single mutation this time. Alright. Fair enough. Next battle, Ultori upgrade incoming. Good stuff. These guys, they deal 1 damage to arcs, then first leader gains 1 HP, and then here, attack increased by 1 for each creature in the opposite squad. Right. We can kill that one outright, and then we don't have to worry so much. But they're still doing 4 in this lane. Yikes. So an unstable mesh makes sense, I think. I will do this. And then play the mesh. Well, any unit played in the top lane will make Sophia survive. So it doesn't have to be the mesh. But it's the only thing that is Luma efficient here. It's kind of sad losing the mesh. It is a great minion. But we will do it. Unfortunately, that did not build up our board in any way. And they are just deploying strong stuff all the way. We are losing Amara and we are losing Sophia. Bad and bad. The progressive bot would survive. Let me play an Alkonost. No, this is to make it precisely Luma efficient. Oh, no. If I play Alkonost up here and Progressive Bot down there, then we still lose Sophia, yes. But we would keep the Progressive Bot. Is that worth it? They would also keep a unit up here. I can play Progressive Bot up top, Alkonost Bot. Then Sophia survives, but we clear the board again. Damn. I think that is happening though. Rough. Okay, we can ultimate now, which is nice. Okay, and they didn't deploy a whole squad again. That's nice. So we need to tank for Amara, and we need to tank for Sophia again. And how do we do that? We need like a better tanking unit. We don't really have that kind of stuff. Another Alkonost. Now we have a free unit in the aggressor, which is nice. We can have one thing survive the round. Oh, but we're still losing Sophia up top. Now we're getting close to lethaling on them, so maybe that is the play. Or we can draw cards. Didn't really help. I can just play this one to tank for Amara and then a Naga up top. That makes this one stronger again. And you know what? We can do the Remoto tactic on that one. And then Sophia survives. And then a Naga here. Dealing 6 to their leader. So we have lethal already. We just need to tank. And we did. So we won, and we could have ultimated with Galdia to make everything not do anything. Do it. Die! This was a tricky one, but we made it through. That's definitely the hardest battle we've been in so far. Authority upgrade, Arcana Cell, Architectus Elements, and Sarcophagus Charge. Let's see about this Ultori upgrade then. First we get a card. Virtualize. Random minion in hand costs 0, Luma, and gain corruption. I love this spell. And I think we should get it. Whenever Amara takes damage, she gains 1 attack. Heck yes. Good. And then I will end it here, so that will be a bit of a cliffhanger. We've got a... there was no... what are they called? Furos Delecti, like an elite fight in the first sector at all. That's new. Alright, not that I don't mind, that's great. So yeah, see you guys in the next episode, and bye.